So I'm here with U.D.O. at Superbooth 2019. A hell of a synth, British Polysynth, a really exciting product, I think. I mean, before we kind of check it out, where does this come from? All of a sudden, from nowhere, there was this teaser image, and then we're hit with a big product.
Yeah, funny, the teaser image was actually a CGI, but I think at that point we did actually have the actual real things. They're very much prototypes. This is a preview. We were actually not going to bring them, but we changed our mind at the last minute. Just because we thought they were sounding good, so it's time people should have a go and hear it.
It's great. It's a great environment for people to hear it, and that's what 90% of the things in here are prototypes. They're previews. They're not.
You can hear it because it's
of course
loud. But we got headphones for that. But yeah, basically, my background's in electronics manufacturer. About a year ago, we set up U.D.O with the guys behind me that are all here, Ayumu and Will. And
hello, team.
They're here. And I've been making parts of analog synthesizers for years with my company, Vern Morley, little VCOs, ADSRs, filters, that kind of thing, for other people to use in products. In 2015, we licensed some technology, well, Vern Morley did, myself, to Modal Electronics to become the 008 synthesizer. But we decided now to do something under our own brand, our own label, and with the help from the others that I've got here, basically, formed U.D.O and made these.
So for those that haven't seen anything yet, can we start with just a bit of a walkthrough of the actual instrument itself?
I'll try and do this as sort of efficiently as possible. This section here to the left of the keyboard, a kind of modulation section, so you can basically pitch bend and control where your aftertouch and second LFO is mapped to with the second axis. You've got a octave up and down flicky switch here, very convenient. DJs will probably recognize that motion. Portamento, which I find quite helpful to have on that axis when I'm playing to do a few...
You've almost got like a crab scratch going on that portamento slider.
I know, I quite like that. And I think maybe we do a few Easter eggs in there so that you can map it to other things.
That could be cool.
Here, flexible LFO that can also be switched into high frequency mode and can become a third oscillator through either path of oscillator 1 or 2. It can also has a phase control, so you can shift the phase of the left and right channels of the speaker, any destination of that modulation. You've got your kind of classic oscillator section here, cross modulation for your two oscillators, which are FPGA digital. They're not analog. Your analog section is here in the middle. You've got a high pass filter which can track the 4 decibel per octave SSM low pass filter to become a band pass filter or fixed to roll off the bottom end. You have a variable drive. That's not enabled today, I'm afraid.
Okay, no problem.
Modulation section, analog VCAs, and then your flexible envelopes, effectively, which can be inverted and looped and can be made to track the keys as well. And this loops well up into audio rate,
great.
usually. So, modulation matrix here, you'll notice the absence of screen.
I really like that it's button led, and we were saying on the way over that I didn't even know these were made anymore.
Yeah, they're still made. They got a nice travel to them, basically. So everything in this synth is large. Everything is ka-clunk, big movements. Everything's sort of supposed to be hands-on. And even if you're visually impaired, I like to think that by just feeling the little clusters, you know where you are. It's like, I know these are my envelopes and I can move them all in one go. I know that, that's my little section that does that. Your visual memory is it's got the combination of buttons and big levers. I think hopefully makes it easy to play. It's got no memories at the moment. It has patches, storage, and a disk drive interface at the back, so they just all appear as files on your drive. It also has waveform storage on the same drive interface that you plug in through the back, which you can route through to oscillator 1 in the wave position. Like I say, this is just a prototype preview at the moment, so it's very, very rudimentary functionality, but hopefully you can see that there are a lot of little twists on the everyday.
You can see from the design the attention that's gone into the thing. And I think when you see that from a design perspective and how an instrument looks, it's only going to be mirrored in the kind of sound engine as well. you don't really. I don't think anyone really has one without the other, particularly. So on that note,
That's
I mean,
nice positive comments.
yeah, I mean,
I built something that I wanted. You know, just it really is. I like playable instruments, and this really UDO was a bit of an opportunity to sort of kind of have a break in my life, work together with my friends and my brother who did all of our graphic design and stuff to really just build what we wanted to build. And so hopefully it's what some other people might want as well. I guess we'll find out now. The lid's off.
I mean, as you said, there's no patches at the moment, but can we get some sound? Can you play a little bit?
Absolutely.
I know we've touched everything and hit everything out of the way.
Basically just hit random patch.
Yeah, that's all right. Let's do a random patch. We'll start from there. Great.
So that was just a bit of improvisation for you, but
Yeah, of course.
hopefully it shows that like we want to make playing and programming the same thing. Everything there is like everything's hands-on. It's buttons. It's just grabbing and moving until you found what you want. And you know, this isn't about we've got 100 of this or 20 of this, or you can go in and program every last little detail. But we think there's
Good
enough.
building blocks.
You got the good building blocks, you got the basic sounds, and hopefully you got enough features and enough little quirks and tweaks that you don't get bored, and that
Yes.
you can just sit down and play and enjoy. And really, you asked earlier, where was this synth born from? It's kind of born from my impatience, because
Okay.
I just like to sit in front of these things. I like to jam out, and I just, like to see where it goes. And any time my flow is interrupted, where I have to go, oh, what the hell is it doing? What's that weird thing? Or how do I turn that modulation off? It ruins it for me. And this synth is kind of what I always wanted, and we built what we always wanted. And hopefully
great.
other people have some fun with it. We'll see. I
Well, this
think.
is an early prototype, but
Yeah, it's very, very raw. At the
have you a
moment.
rough date, rough price?
Yeah, we're going to be hoping to fulfill orders in autumn this year,
Okay.
basically. And our price is going to be UK street price, including VAT, is going to be a bit north of 2,000, between 2,000 and 2,500. I'm sorry that we can't commit to an exact final price.
You're not alone in not committing to a date and a price.
Just because, you know, we still, obviously these are prototypes. Mechanically and hardware-wise, they are pretty complete, as you can see. But, you know, there's always a lot of finessing, a lot of product testing, and a lot of work to sort of really secure quality in the supply chain. So we want to spend a bit of time on that, and thus we can't fully commit to the time and the price. But we're looking autumn between 2,000 and 2,500.
Well, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. Really appreciate you coming over.
Thank you.